Hello friends, the questions on stocks and shares are usually not attempted in the competitive exams by the students, considering those to be very tough. But believe me, if you understand the basics very well, you can attempt those questions in a very comfortable manner. Keeping this view in mind, I, Harinder Singh, welcome to the session on stocks and shares. I have been training the students in mathematics for the last 20 years. Now, before we start with the questions, let's have an overview of this session. In this session, we are going to discuss the basic definitions of the terms which will be used, how to answer the questions without using the formulas. We will only be applying unitary method or chain rule in order to answer the questions. उसके बाद कुछ typical questions, and finally there will be some practice questions and their answer keys. Now let's start with the definitions. The students, first of all, what do you mean by stock? Stock, it is the value of the capital of the company, the unit of which is usually ₹100 unless specified otherwise. So सबसे पहले हमें ये ध्यान में रखना है कि इसकी फेस वैल्यू हम हमेशा 100 मानेंगे जब तक कि क्वेश्चन हमें फेस वैल्यू कुछ और नहीं बताता है. And stock is always bought, sold or held. ₹100 we call as a face value. I told you this. Moving on, cash, we all understand the money required, the investment, the money you give to the person from whom you buy the shares or money you receive after selling the shares. After that, there is market price. The rate at which the stock is sold, you call that is the market price. Moving on. Students, now this important terms is usually not understood by the students. It is 4% at 85. This simply means that a share having a face value of ₹100, as we told you to take the face value to be ₹100 always, unless the question states it otherwise, it pays 4% dividend. This 4% here means that if you invest 85 rupees, you will be able to buy one share having a face value of ₹100 and you will get 4 rupees income or dividend on that, as company will always pay dividend on the face value, which is ₹100 in this case. Moving on, students, very importantly, it is brokerage. Now brokerage, you all can understand, is the sum of money which we pay to the broker. It's an agent from whom we buy the shares or through whom we sell the shares. It is just like the commission we pay to a property dealer. Similarly, this is the brokerage we pay to the broker through which we can buy or sell the shares. But mind it, it is again paid on the face value. This is something different from the practical world, because वास्तव में ये जो ब्रोकरेज है ये हमेशा मार्केट प्राइस के ऊपर लगाई जाती है, बट इन क्वेश्चंस इट इज चार्ज ऑन द फेस वैल्यू. इट इंक्रीजेस योर परचेज प्राइस and it reduces your selling price. Simply, when you buy shares, you pay brokerage along with that to the broker. In a way, it increases your purchase price, and when you sell the shares, out of that you pay some money to the broker, or it reduces your selling price. And then important definitions are premium and discount. If you buy a share for a price which is more than the par value or face value, you call it you have paid a premium. And if you buy it at a price less than that, you call it you have bought it at a discount. Right, students? So simply let's start with the questions and solve those. This one, let's understand what yearly income can be derived by investing. Now 10925 is the investment in 13% stock at ₹95. So students, what does that mean? It simply means this 95 rupees is the market price. 10925 is given to be your investment, and 13% is a return. So per share you get how much? Per share you get 30 rupees. I told you to consider the face value to be 100 unless specified otherwise. Now what do you want to calculate, students? You want to calculate yearly income. Now if you buy only one share, you will invest how much? You will invest its market price, that is 95, and you will earn an income of 13 rupees. So can you apply unitary method here, students? If your investment is 95, your income will be ₹13. So if your investment is 1, income will be 13 by 95, and if your investment is 10925. So 5, this is 19, 5, this is 2, this is 1, then it is 8, it is 5, now 19, 19 ones are, 19 ones are, 19 fives are. Now 15 into 13, it is 5, then 13 ones are 13 and 6 gives you 9 and it is 1, 4. So second option becomes your answer. You can see we did nothing, we only applied chain rule or unitary method जिसको हम इकाई कहते हैं, and we got the answer for the same. Let's go to the next question. This one. So to produce an annual income, now here you have been given the income of rupees 600. For 1/2% stock, this means one share will give you an income of how much? 9/2 rupees. And price is given to be, market price is given to be 94 1/2, which becomes 189/2 rupees. Now this becomes what, students? This becomes your market price, or this is investment for one share. Again students, the question is exactly of the reverse what we did earlier. So अगर हम 9/2 rupees की income चाहते हैं, then we need to invest how much? 189/2 for an income of 1 rupee, so into 2/9, and for an income of rupees 600, this will become into 600. This is just application of chain rule, students. 2 goes off, 9 here gives you 21. Now 21 into 600 is 12600. So your first option becomes our answer. Right students, let's go to the next question. This one. Now here it says the capital of rupees 3 lakh has been divided in 3000 shares. Company pays a dividend of rupees 56,000. How much will Dinesh get for 36 shares? Okay, let's solve it. Let's solve this question, students. Here the capital is divided into 3000 shares, so that means for 3000 shares the dividend paid is 56,000 rupees. For one share the dividend is 56,000 divided by 3000. Don't do the calculation, let's take it till the end. And now Dinesh has 36 shares, so it will be 56,000 by 3000 into 36. 3 zeros gone here. 3, it is 12. Solving this, 12 6 the 72, 12 5 the 60, it is 672 rupees. So this third option. Right students, let's go to the next question. This one. Now here students, he invested rupees 3300, bought 100 rupees shares at rupees 109. Don't confuse yourself. Rupees 100 shares, this means 100 is the face value he has given and 109 is the market price. 15% dividend, find his annual income. Now brokerage is 1%. Brokerage is charged on the face value, students. So 109, when you are purchasing it, your gross price will become 109 plus 1, that is 110 rupees. So you are buying it for 110. Right students, now company pays 15% dividend, students. Now you invested 3300, how much you will get as the dividend? So if you invested only rupees 110, you will get an income of rupees 15, students, because you will have bought only one share. So if your investment is 110, your income is 15. If investment is 1, it is 15 by 110. And if your investment is 3300, so your income will come out to be 30 into 15, that is 450. Right students, so first option of 450 will become your answer. Right students, now in this question, students, You want to compare two investments. One is 4.5% at 90, other is 4% at 88. Now students, the best way to do this is try to calculate the investment to gain 1 rupee. So investment for an income of rupee 1. Now in the first case students, it's a 1/2% stock, that is 9/2% stock at rupees 90. So that means if you invest 90 rupees in the first case, you earn an income of 9/2. So that means it comes out to be 20 rupees investment for 1 rupee income. Right students? Now this 20 rupees is the investment for 1 rupee income in the first case. Now in the second case, you invest 88 rupees to earn 4 rupees. That means in order to earn 1 rupee, you are investing 22 rupees. Now again students, if you are earning 1 rupee in both the cases, your income happens to be same. So which investment will be better? Wherever you invest lesser sum of money, right? So that means the first investment opportunity is a better one. So answer is 1. Moving on students, this question. Now it's a 4% stock, 95 is the market price. Now you want a net income of rupees 400 after paying an income tax of 5%. Now students, what will be your income from one share? From one share your income will be 4 rupees. Now out of that you will pay a tax of 5%. Now how much is 5% of 4 rupees? It's 10% is 40 paisa. So 5% is 20 paisa. If you subtract that, your net income happens to be 3 rupees and 80 paisa, for which you have to buy only one share, or your investment will be 95 rupees. Now we want the total investment in order to earn an income of 400 rupees. So let's apply the chain rule. For an income of 3.8, you need to have an investment of rupees 95. That's it. Now for an income of 1 rupee, it will be 95 by 3.8, and for an income of 400, so this will be into 400. Now this we need to solve students. So firstly you can remove the decimal. It is 95 by 38 into 10 into 400. If you solve it, 19 5s are, this is 2s are, this is 5s. Now 5 5s are 25 into 400. It happens to be 10,000. So third option is your answer. Right students? Let's go to the next question. This one. A person invested rupees 8100 in 7% stock and in 6%. Now the catch is if his income from both is the same. So don't make an equation. You want the same income. Can you say in order to earn 1 rupee, you need to invest 21 rupees in the first case, and in order to earn 1 rupee you need to invest 24 in the second case. Your income is 1 rupee, or that means that is same. So for the same income the investment is in the ratio of 7:8. You have almost done the question students. Now your total investment is given to be 8100. Now in the 7% stock it will be 7 by 15, that is 7 plus 8. So if you solve this, this is 3780. So your second option 3780 is the answer. Right students, let's move on to the next question. This one. Students, this question seems typical, but it's very simple. It's a 3% stock. So that means if you have one share, you will get an income of 3 rupees, but for you it yields 4%. That means ये आपको 4% का रिटर्न देता है. That means जो 3 रुपए आपको स्टॉक का डिविडेंड मिला होगा, the 3 rupees which you got, the 3 rupees which you got here must be 4% of your investment. Now from that you can calculate. Investment comes out to be 25 into 3, that is 75. This means the market price of the share happens to be rupees 75. Right, students? So I hope you all have learned the concept. Now here are a few practice questions for you. The first one, the second one, third, and these are the answers. Right, students? This is all from Team Bullseye. Happy learning. Thank you.